Hello everyone, welcome back to another AKA video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit more interesting regarding Dead by Daylight. We're going to be theorizing what the Chapter 13 killer could be. So let's jump right in. Chapter 13, which is set to be released in September, already has a lot of hype behind it with countless theories pointing towards a possible Stranger Things addition to the game, which we'll get onto in a second. However, we feel that there are other possibilities for the next killer, and in this video we're going to show you why A, Stranger Things might not be the next chapter killer, and B, why we think the next killer may be called the Teacher. So make sure you stay to the end of the video to hear all of the reasons behind all of this, and yeah, let's go. So to begin with, let's start with why Stranger Things won't be the next chapter. Some context, first off. On June 12th, a Twitter account related to Netflix tweeted at behaviour, leading fans of Dead by Daylight to become excited at the prospect of a possible collaboration between Stranger Things and DBD. And with the news that DBD won't have a summer event, as they want to focus on maintenance of the game, it seems pretty likely that a new chapter is the only way the two companies would collaborate in any way. Well, despite these reasons all being genuine and validly pointing towards a Stranger Things chapter, the likelihood is that Stranger Things collaborations will be Chapter 14 or Chapter 15, or some point later on in the future. The reason we think this is because they've just given us Ghostface, which is a huge licensed character, been asked for since almost the beginning of the game. The reality is they would probably save another huge licensed DLC like Ghostface for later on in the roadmap to regain hype to the game, and Stranger Things would fit this bill perfectly. And with Chapter 14 not having a map as well as shown on the roadmap from the anniversary stream, it's entirely possible that we simply get the Demogorgon added as a soul killer similar to Ghostface, but this would probably be at a later date. Now back to the main line of argument on why Chapter 13 is going to be the Teacher. Back in August 2016, the Teacher was a heavily rumoured killer that was going to be added to Dead by Daylight, with her power being added to the game files. However, the game devs at the time introduced the Nurse instead. So fast forward to 2019 and a new add-on was found in the game as of July 3rd. The add-on in question has something to do with an inhaler, and if we pair this with another unused add-on in the game files called Gum, we start to link it to schools. These kind of words and ideas have kind of lexical field of school. And a disclaimer, yes, obviously asthma can and does affect adults, and anyone can eat gum, but there are more children with asthma than adults, and gum and inhalers and stuff. This is kind of usually related to schools and, you know, infants and things like that. Now, on top of these add-ons and the Teacher's powers listed as detention, there's already a survivor perk inside the game files called Underperformer. So why now? Why is the Teacher the next chapter, and why are all these things popping up right now? And the reason is the timing. The mid-chapter patch includes the addition of the Rift and the Archive, which in the concept pictures from the Year 3 anniversary stream look very much like a library. And we think that it would make more sense for the Rift to be in the game if it's related to an educational, field like the killer. In our case, a teacher or a librarian would fit this very well. Since the Rift will be the home of lore for Dead by Daylight, it would make sense if it had a lore itself, and some lore for the archives has already been announced in the anniversary stream anyway. Be sure to check our video covering the 3-year anniversary stream if you would like more info on what has been announced with the Rift and the archive. But we feel this could be heavily linked to the new killer. Perhaps they've been pulled through the Rift by the entity, some kind of lore related to that. Only time will tell, but if it were the Teacher, it would suit the update very well. And that's all really for this video. We hope you enjoyed, we hope you learned a little bit about the game files and all the stuff that's been found. It's kind of interesting, it does definitely point in this direction, and we feel pretty strongly that this could be the direction that they're going for with Chapter 13. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. Please subscribe for more content like this if you enjoyed it. And that's all for now. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.